Mhm.
Mhm.
Engin.
Hello.
Turkish.
Oh yeah, from 2018. Wow.
Yes.
You won 70 kilo and I won 65 kilo.
Yes. I am 75. You 65 kilo.
You 70.
Yes.
70, yeah. Yeah.
You 65.
You did final with Mindaugas.
Yes. You Kazakhstan.
No, Kazakhstan, I was first, second was Vileni Gabrava, third was Aydarkhan.
Aydarkhan. Yes, точно.
Yeah, I was first, Vileni Gabrava and Aydarkhan, yeah.
Точно, Велени Габрава и Aydarkhan, yes.
Yeah. So, how are you? Show me your bicep. Good. What is your weight now? 74? 74.4?
75, скорее всего.
75 kilo? Good.
Now 75 kilo.
75 is good.
Yes.
Good. You had problem, huh, with stomach?
Yes, in Turkish.
In Turkey, yeah, Antalya. See, you learn a little bit English.
Чуть-чуть.
Good.
No.
No. In the past, no English. Now you speak a little bit. Yeah, that's good. Very good.
Thank you.
Very good. Now we are on YouTube right now, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, and Pablo is originally from Ukraine. Very strong guy and very good guy. He's coming for translation.
Okay. It's
yeah.
Ukraine? In Turkish now?
No, the Pablo is from Ukraine. He speaks Ukraine, Russian, English. He speaks everything.
Okay.
Yeah. He's coming very soon. So Adam is also coming, and then we will have good time. It is very, very good to see you finally. Yeah, look at
now
look,
in America. Oh,
me.
Okay.
What? America? Adam?
Time o'clock now.
In America?
Yes.
In America, there are 4 different time. Like in the East, it's like right now it is almost 9 p.m. and then it is 8 p.m., 7 p.m. and in California it's 6 p.m. Yeah. And here, no, I said wrong. Sorry. In America, in the New York now it's 2 p.m. and then 1 p.m., 12 p.m. and 11 a.m. Sorry, I said wrong. Yeah.
Now America 11 p.m.
In California 11. In the New York it is 2 p.m. afternoon.
Okay. Adam now.
Adam is in the
California.
2 p.m. No, California 2 p.m. This side, not New York, but in the east.
11 p.m.
No, 2 p.m.
2 p.m. Oh, 2
p.m. Yeah. Okay. So Adam is 7 hours behind.
Okay.
7 hours behind. Yeah.
Okay. 1 minute. Okay.
Yeah. It's okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Adam wrote he's also coming. And maybe I share the link for the people who doesn't want to. Okay, sorry. Okay, guys, we are a little bit early. Yeah. Soon the guys will come. Better t-shirt. So you like Antalya or too hot?
Very hard.
Very hot, right? Yeah. Antalya is very, very hot during the summertime.
34. 34.
Yeah, 34 degrees.
Да, yes, 34.
Yeah.
In Russia now 32.
32.
Да,
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. Your mother is
Tatar.
Tatar, yeah? So this is why we speak the same.
One moment. Мам,
Okay.
можешь подойти? Можешь поговорить по-татарски? Если получится. Получится? Не получится. Engin.
Yeah.
It's mom.
In
Tatar. Можешь поговорить?
Ben Tatarca söyleşeyim rehatlerini.
Tam
Sen
anlayamayız birbirimizi. Siz iyi misiniz? Beni anlıyor musunuz?
Anlayayım ezrek.
Anlıyorsun ha. Senin
İyi.
adın ne? İsmin ne?
Benim ismim
Ha.
Liliye.
Lilya?
İyi.
Lilya ha. Ben de Engin.
Bek yakşı.
Yaşı. senin çocuk,
Benim
senin
oğlum.
oğlan çok güçlü, çok güçlü.
Allah'a şükür.
Ya şükür ya ha. Very strong.
İyi. Derek.
Yeah.
İyi.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, yes. Tatars are Turkish. Yeah, we are Turks, you know. And Artur's father, your father is Russian, Artur,
Да.
and your mother is Tatar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good. Yeah.
Etisi Urus.
Urus, да.
Horoz.
Etisi. Min
Nasıl?
Tatar.
Этисе это как babası. Этисе babası.
Babası ha.
Da Rus.
Evet, Rus, yeah.
Emin Tatar.
Yeah, Tatar. Anne Tatar ya. Biz anne diyoruz, anne. Ana. Yeah.
Gittim mi?
Да,
Yeah.
Все, rahmet.
Yarın sağ olup da.
Yeah. It is not Tartar, it is Tatar. Tatars are one of the Turkish tribe, and Artur's mother is Tatar, and father is Russian. So we are far away from each other for centuries, but we still understand each other. So his mother's and I, originally we speak the same language. Same with the Kazakhs, Kyrgyz, Turkmen, Uzbek, Azerbaijan, Turkey. Like we all speak originally the same language, but different. Like it has been changed a little bit, you know. So Artur, it's good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. Now you are what, Artur? What did you do to my bicep?
In Turkish, да?
Yeah, sen benim pazuma ne yaptın pazuma? Çok güçlüsün sen, çok güçlü, strong. Yeah. Anyway, so let me follow the chat from here. I think very soon, Adam will come and our friend Pablo will come to Tataristan. Yeah, he's from Kazan. Artur is from Kazan.
I'm here.
Yeah. Artur, Alan Zolaev is strong.
Yes.
Strong.
Very strong.
You are close.
Close.
Как близко ты к
Hey, you
силе
came
Алана?
here. I didn't see you.
Мне кажется, сложно сказать. Здравствуйте.
Привет.
Ну, сложно оценить, сложно переоценить, недооценить. Не знаю, но, наверное, процентов, может быть, 20-30, но они прям такие сильные.
Процентов 20-30 ты от него отстаешь?
Возможно. Ну, по крайней мере, когда на МС мы боролись, мне так казалось, что да.
Okay. Yeah, Artur is saying that when they pull on AMC, he thinks that it's maybe up to 20% difference.
Mhm. He and Alan?
Yes.
Yeah, but the match wasn't easy. It was just like, how long was it, Artur? How long did it take, first match?
Как долго был матч? Как долго матч длился, первый?
Ну, мне получилось у него его зацепить. Ну, наверное, может, секунд 30, наверное. Но пободались.
Yeah, he said that he caught him and it was about 30 seconds.
So he had a 30-second match, right? So I don't think that 30-second match you have in someone, he can be 20%. If you are 20% stronger, you would be like this to guy. Tick, tick, tick, tick, tick, tick.
I think it's within 2-3% max. It's my opinion. If the match is that long.
But he and Alan had like almost over 2-minute long matches with starts, everything in the Romania WAF. Total of three matches. They had it was 2 minutes and 13 seconds. Yeah. Hello, Adam. Good to see you, my friend.
Hey, y'all, how y'all doing? Good to see you.
You have any problem with internet?
No, it's a little choppy, but I'm good. Can y'all hear me fine?
I think we'll hear you a little bit getting cut. But do you guys see him clear or a little bit lagging?
Little blurry, but yeah, I see him and I hear him.
Okay. Yeah. Are you there, Adam?
Try to.
Yeah, he's breaking up a little bit.
Yes, I'm here.
You're
Hold on,
breaking up a bit, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come off and come back on.
Okay, my friend.
Okay.
Yeah. And can you ask Artur? I know that he told me he started to train after April or something, you know, and how many percent of his shape was when he pulled at the AMC, and is he right now, and how is his shape right now?
Ну, он спрашивает, он говорит, мы знаем, что ты начал тренироваться так нормально где-то в апреле, и спрашивает, в сравнении с апрелем и сейчас, где твоя форма, как ты оцениваешь свою форму, насколько улучшилась?
И если сравнивать с апрелем, то, наверное, процентов на 30, а то и даже на 40. Потому что я год не занимался вообще. Были свои проблемы с руками. Я понял, я дал им отдых, но не получилось, в общем, просто так дать отдых, чтобы они залечились. Поэтому начал тренироваться и автоматически начал их лечить. И тьфу, слава богу, все хорошо пошло. И вот сейчас набрал, ну, я считаю, что я набрал неплохую форму. Это не максимум, но...
Okay. Yeah, and then he's saying that after 1 year break, he started training and healing the arms very well. So he thinks that it's plus 30% compared to April. And he said that form is, the shape is very, very good, but it's not a peak shape yet, but he's getting there.
I heard that he had like food poisoning recently, and how is he now? Is he, because he told me this, is he getting better? Did he?
Он спрашивает про твое отравление, что-то с желудком там у тебя было, и спрашивает, как дела, и лучше.
Да, я с женой ездил отдыхать в Турцию, и вот буквально 2 недели назад, не 2 недели, а на той неделе мы приехали, и так получилось, то, что я отравился, и были проблемы с желудком. Слава богу, знакомый врач посоветовал хорошие, ну, препараты купить в Турции, и
Мгм.
они помогли. То есть прям сразу пошло на улучшение, и уже намного лучше себя чувствую. Я уже начал восстанавливаться. Мне
Okay.
кажется, я уже восстановился.
Okay. Yeah, and he said that everything is okay now. They was on vacation in Turkey, and they just came back a week ago. So he got some kind of poisoning, food poisoning there, and he called the doctor, and he recommended the medication which he got right in Turkey, and it's take care of the things right away. So he thinks that he's back to normal right now.
Oh, he's back to normal weight. Adam, oh yeah, now I think it's better. Yeah, it's better.
Now it's
Is it
perfect.
better?
Much better.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Good
Yeah.
deal. How y'all doing? You have to apologize. I'm at work and Wi-Fi is a little slow.
Yeah. No need to apologize. I apologize that disturbing you during the work.
Oh, no. You're good.
Yeah.
You're good. I broke off.
Yeah. So how are you? How is diet going? Can you ask
It's
Paul?
going well.
Can you ask Adam how the diet? Oh, sorry. Just kidding. just joking, yeah. Because
Adam
he's
see
here
you
for
watch football.
translation. Yeah.
It's going well. It's a little more challenging than I thought, but everything's going smooth and
What are you
it's
now?
it's
91, 92? Are you 200?
yeah, I'm about 90, 91.
Also,
Kilo.
you are like between 198 to 200 already. Because
A little on the heavy side of 200, probably more like 200 to 202.
202 is about
So-
202 is about 92 kilo.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you are planning last 4 or 5 kilo just a water loss, right? So you have like only 2-3 kilo to lose, actually.
Correct. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's about right.
Yeah. Artur was yesterday, I talked with him, he was like 164 or 163 and a half. Yeah. But today I asked him, he's like 165 because he just recently had a food poisoning. He was 167 and he had a food poisoning. So he lost so much weight, but now he's back to 165. So he's 165 and then he needs to gain maybe a few more pounds and then you need to lose some and then 85 kilo. Yeah.
That works. I like it,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah.
I will drop to 90 kilos and dominate.
I heard you're born 200 pounds.
I was born 205.
So far.
You'll have to shave your beard.
Why?
If you're gonna make 90 kilos, you have to shave your beard. It's
No,
like
I will cut my ears.
10 pounds right there.
Yeah.
Can I just bullet point to Artur?
Yeah.
Understand what the conversation about. Артур, да, просто мы шутили, разговаривали ни о чем, но вес, сказали, что ты где-то около 165 в паундах сейчас после этого всего. Адам сбрасывает потихоньку на диете, но еще не быстро. Но он сейчас 91 килограмм примерно.
Да, я понял по разговору.
Ага. Ну и все.
6 килограмм еще.
Угу.
А мне
Yeah.
А тебе
Anyway,
набирать.
so Adam, you have like I'm sure that right after you accepted the match, you watch a lot of matches of Artur. Am I correct, or you are just too confident to not to even watch?
Oh no, I did my homework as soon as I got offered the match.
Yep.
Yes, watched a lot.
So you already started right after Paul Lee mentioning about it.
Of course, I mean, anybody to not watch film is a little foolish, but absolutely, I wanted to know everything I can. That's part of the preparation. You got to know your opponent.
Yes. That Sasha is not like that. I asked Sasha, he's like, he doesn't care about anything. He's like, no, like he just does whatever he wants. He says that he doesn't really follow arm wrestling even on the social media.
Sasha's a special breed.
Yeah,
He does things
I agree.
differently.
There has been no time that, I never studied my opponent if I know that who's coming there, Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. And what do
Yeah.
you think about your opponent?
I have no idea how he only weighs 165 pounds. That's the first thing that strikes me. I mean, just in all the videos I've seen, I mean, Arthur, you look enormous. He looks just unhuman.
You will
I
see
mean, to me, he looks.
his legs and butt very small.
I mean,
Они
even if his
говорят о
legs are
твоем,
small,
они
he
говорят о твоем
looks like
весе, он говорит, я не могу себе представить, как ты всего весишь 75 килограмм. А Энгин говорит, так у него ног вообще нету, там вообще очень маленькие.
Ну, на самом деле так и есть.
Говорит, ты выглядишь очень большим для 75 кг.
Да, все так говорят.
What does he say?
He says that, yeah, I don't have legs, and that's true. And everybody says that I look too big for 75 kg.
Yeah. Yeah, I think when you look at the bottom, it looks like 154. When you look at the top, it looks like 187. So it just kind of in between,
yeah,
Yeah.
in between.
That's what the arm wrestlers are, right?
Yep. Except the heavyweights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And go ahead, Adam. I cut you. Like, what were you saying? The guy doesn't look like 165.
Oh, no, I was gonna say he looks like a true 85 kilo
Yeah.
puller, just from the top half.
Yeah. And he, like 2018, he was still pulling 154s.
Wow.
Yeah, he was still pulling
Wow.
154s. Yeah. Anyway,
impressive.
so what do you think? I kind of like feel that you are thinking that the match is gonna stop, and you believe in your endurance. Do you expect a match like same as Bojidar match? And by the way, people think that you and Bojidar had like huge weight difference. As far as I remember, you were 92 and he was 87, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyways, go ahead. What do you think about this match?
I mean, from watching film and analyzing, it's pretty obvious that he has a very, very developed forearm and a large hand. So I think it's going to be really interesting because we almost have pretty similar styles. I think Arthur's a lot tighter, and he uses his brachialis a little bit more. But I do see the match stopping.
Mhm.
Where it's going to stop, I'm not sure. When you have matches like mine and Bozidar's or any long hook war, it's a game of inches. It's really crucial on where that match stops, and whether that's, I mean, to say something like center or this side is not enough detail. Really, the exact positioning on the table, what kind of wrist position, all those things matter when that match stops. It really ultimately comes down to your ability to fight out of that. And somebody has an advantage and somebody has a disadvantage. And ideally, the goal is to stop that match to where you have advantage and you have position and you're in a good spot to either bleed your opponent or win the match. So that's kind of where I'm at with this right now. I do see it stopping. Unless he's just, I have seen him flash pin a few guys, and my speed's not the greatest, which of course I've been working on. So hopefully I can eliminate that part out.
Yeah,
But
Give me just 1 second for bullet points.
Yeah.
Артур, да, но он его спрашивает, как ты видишь поединок, как он должен происходить. Он говорит, ну, слушай, я не знаю, говорит, я думаю, что, скорее всего, мы тормознемся, где-то остановится матч. Говорит, ну, где он остановится? Посередине, там, в той позиции, в этой позиции, и от позиции конкретной, где это остановится, и от позиции, там, вести, от всего, от всех мелочей зависит исход матча. Говорит, ну, я не могу предсказать, что будет происходить, но, говорит, скорее всего, что мы остановимся где-то, что будет матч, поединок, что такого флашпина моментального выигрыша не будет ни с одной стороны.
То, что зацепимся.
Okay, thank you, guys.
And what does he think about his opponent? Whenever I ask him the match, and then I show him the Bojidar match, he didn't want to accept. And he said, Engin, find me an opponent at my weight category. And I said, Artur, all your top opponents are going WAF. Like Daniel is going WAF, Aydarkan is going WAF, Mindagos is going WAF, you know. So we need to find someone, you know, a little bit heavier. And he said, yeah, but just a little bit heavier, not over 90 kilo. But and then I said 85 kilo, and he barely accepted, you know, barely. And he's taking, he's not coming to lose, he's coming to win. But he said that, like, this is very serious opponent for him, and this is what I know. But you ask him, what does he think? So that maybe he would.
Он говорит, что когда вы говорили по поводу вашего матча, то ты не хотел соглашаться на такую большую разницу в весе и говоришь, ну хотя бы там давайте еще потом 85 кило, что-нибудь такое. Ну, в общем, да, ты принял, потому что все твои основные оппоненты едут на ВАФ, на чемпионат мира, да. Говорит, ну, принял, все, но ты считаешь, что это серьезный оппонент, говорит, ну, это то, что я знаю, говорит, а теперь давайте послушаем, что Артур сам скажет, как он считает.
Ну, я считаю то, что соперник действительно серьезный, и нельзя недооценить Адама, так как, если смотреть на предыдущий его поединок с Божидаром, то он Божидару не оставил никаких шансов. Возможно, Божидар был не в форме, и осуждать я никого не хочу, но по поединку было видно, что Адам доминировал, и мне нужно настраиваться на победу и на борьбу. И я думаю, это не будет, так скажем, прогулкой. Это, мне кажется, я очень надеюсь, что получится зацепиться и хорошо побороться.
Okay, yeah, Artur's saying that by any means I will not underestimate Adam, very serious opponent. After he saw the super match, the last super match Adam won, he said, yeah, maybe Bojidar was not in the greatest form, but it doesn't matter. By the amount, by the difference with the domination, Adam won it. It was very serious. And he said, it's not, he said, I hope that we will stop the match somewhere in the middle of the table and it's going to be a grinder. But he says, yeah, it's a very, very serious opponent and I have to be ready in mindset for a win to make it happen, you know.
Я понимаю еще, что вес достаточно, ну, разбег будет примерно, может быть, 10-8 килограммов. Ну, я знал, на что шел, как бы я согласился на это, и я постараюсь выложиться, насколько это возможно.
And he said also that, yes, I know that weight difference will be there, maybe even 8 to 10 kilos, but he said, I knew that and I know that, and I will try to do my 100% to do my best.
Yeah, I understand. And how does he see his chances? Like, does he think that he is underdog or he is the favorite, or it's like a 50-50 match?
Спрашивает, как ты видишь свои шансы, ну, может быть, в процентах? Ты думаешь, это 50 на 50, или ты думаешь, что ты, ну, underdog, то есть ты понимаешь, или ты фаворит?
И я читал в комментариях, многие пишут то, что я андердог, и на меня никто не ставит. Я, ну, комментарии иногда нет читаю в группах, то, что пишут. Что могу сказать по поводу поединка с Адамом? То, что я не боролся год, это, конечно, много, но я думаю, это не скажется на нашем поединке с Адамом. Я примерно оцениваю, ну, хотел бы оценивать на равные силы, но в любом случае стол покажет и посмотрим.
Yeah, he said that I've been reading some comments on the internet, which I do sometimes to times. He said that most of the comments are putting him, Artur, as an underdog, but he said, I don't think so. And I will try, or I want to think that this is a very equal opportunity for us, like 50-50. And it's going to be a great match, but we will see on the table.
Yeah, I see a question. Artur is right now 75 kilo, 165. And how do you see, Adam, this? How do you see? I normally, I have my own predictions, but I try not to share it. But how do you see this match?
It's hard for me to give a prediction because I mean, I definitely don't see it being 3-0 either way. I see some really good matches, just stylistically. We're both kind of inside pullers that have a slightly different twist to our inside games. So I see it. I don't see it being 3-0. I mean, Artur is he's clearly he's smaller, but and I commend him for taking that match. I mean, to be accepting a match of somebody 8 to 10 kilos higher and maybe even more than that is really admirable. And right now I'm coming off of some tournaments, so I see it being our shapes coming in being pretty similar.
Mhm.
And I see it. It could be the match of the night, really. I mean, when you have two guys that are going to go inside and bang in different ways and explore some different wrist positions, it could be a really good match. And I definitely think it's one of those that are going to come down to some endurance, because when you're
what I see.
pulling like that, when you're pulling like that inside and there's a lot of pronation involved in hand position, it blows up everything. Your arm, your hand, your elbow, your shoulder gets gassed, your pecs, your drivers, everything. So I just think it's going to be a really interesting match. I can't give you a prediction. All I can say is it's not going to be 3-0.
Yeah, I don't know about that. It may be 3-0 if the guy who has the better endurance equals the match right by round one. And then, I mean, the other rounds will probably go easier and easier and easier if it goes that way. But I don't know. Can you ask Artur, how does he feel his endurance?
Give me just 1 second before I ask him this. I will...
Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right.
Артур, да, но спросили то же самое, как он видит матч. Он говорит, я не могу предугадать, как пойдет. Говорит, я думаю, что не будет 3-0. И говорит, я думаю, что мы зарубимся и посмотрим, у кого лучше выносливость. И говорит, что я считаю, что будет очень красивый, классный матч, потому что вдвоем мы, говорит, боремся внутри, в крюках. Говорит, да, у нас разные углы в этом крюку, но мы, говорит, наверное, попробуем разные углы. Там много и супинации, пронации и так далее. Говорит, ну, наверное, будет очень классный матч. Вот. Говорит, я не могу сказать, что там, как будет, но, говорит, мне кажется, что 3-0 не получится в одни ворота. Вот это он сказал. Engin, what was the question? I'm sorry.
His endurance.
Да, и он спрашивает, как по поводу твоей выносливости сейчас, как ты ее оцениваешь? Она лучше становится, хуже?
Я над этим работаю. Я работаю над своей выносливостью. Я понимаю то, что мне и выносливости не хватило с Аланом Залоевым, потому что этот парень очень статичный, очень выносливый и молодой. Он хороший борец. Он достойный конкурент, не только в 75, где он борется, но, мне кажется, он может дать хороший бой и в других весовых категориях. Я даже в этом уверен. Ну, я над своей выносливостью работаю. Я понимаю то, что мне ее не хватает, и я стараюсь.
Okay, Artur said that the match with Alan Zaloyev showed that his endurance is not enough. And he's working on it very hard, and it's improving. So that's what.
But there was 2 months almost, like beginning of July, end of August, not 2 months, but easily a little bit more than 1.5 months. Can we say that his endurance is better than when he pulled Alan Zaloyev? And if it is, can he say like how much better?
Артур, да, ну вопрос, да, он тебя понял, говорит, ну ты работаешь над ним, но говорит, получается, улучшается, вот, например, за этих там 1,5 месяца от момента поединка с Залоевым улучшается, идет вперед, улучшается твоя выносливость или стоит на месте? Если улучшается, насколько?
Оценить, если честно, очень сложно, потому что, ну, чтобы ее оценить, нужно прям набарываться с ребятами из зала. Не могу сказать конкретно, но я думаю, что я надеюсь, что процентов на 5, процентов на 5, на 7, я думаю, она у меня улучшилась.
Okay.
Я, по крайней мере, по ощущениям это чувствую. А
Mhm.
как будет, я не знаю.
He said that it's very hard to estimate that, but by the feelings, because he said that endurance can be checked on a very heavy training on a table with the guys, which he did not have. But he said by the feelings and the training process, he said probably by 5-7% over the last 1.5 months.
Mhm.
Ну,
He's
еще
working.
маленький промежуток времени, 1,5 месяца, слишком сильно, прям так скажем, набрать выносливость не получится.
Yeah, and he said that 1.5 months is a little too short period of time to really improve your
To make
endurance.
big difference.
Yeah.
I understand. Yeah. Yeah. And Adam, is it possible to keep your phone sideways? Because
Very nice.
Better?
Yep.
Okay,
yeah.
gotcha.
Anyway, so yeah, so I think that your plan, Adam, do you think that because of that the like after Artur like a few times get top rolled, you know, and then he started to more arm wrestle with brachyradialis and pronator, and your main style is hook. And he has very strong back pressure and pronator. Do you see any danger going there? Do you may just try to go outside as well, or you feeling comfortable with your abilities to force your A game?
I feel pretty confident in my hook. I feel like if I really put my mind to hooking somebody, then I can do it. But I also felt that way going into Bacho, and I kind of met my maker. So
That
you know,
guy is a
maybe
freak. I think this guy is an exception. This is what I believe. I don't think he's normal. I think on that day, like he could do that to many top guys.
Well,
Just my opinion.
I mean, my point is, you know, I'm prepared going into this match to maybe not be able to set my hook. There may be a chance where off go I can't do that. I would like to think I can, but it's not the end of the world if I can't get it there off a go. There's been plenty of times where I've been in matches where I need to match pressure somewhere else in order for the match to get where I need it to be. And I love going outside. Everybody thinks I'm just a hook arm wrestler, and I mean, I guess I could see why based on all my footage, but I really do love to top roll. It's just not something I'm great at initiating. But if the match goes out there, I'm certainly willing to bang hand to hand and fight. And you know, that's very well much a place this match could go. With Artur's genetics, it almost looks like he looks like an Oleg type puller to me, with a really strong ability to drive backwards with the brachialis and with that big hand, obviously a deep wrist curl. So it could go there, and I'm fine with it going either place. I'm confident in both of my abilities to hook and top roll. Again, just really my biggest weakness right now is speed, and you know, a substantial amount of speed anywhere may be able to give me trouble. But I'm confident everywhere else, and I'd love to explore an outside lane. That's that takes a little bit more pressure off my elbow. So maybe we can start that way.
Yeah. So you are saying that basically you are ready for anything.
Yeah, I'm ready for anything. I mean, I'm fighting a little bit of nagging elbow pain now, just with the brachialis. Nothing major, and my inside feels great. My inner elbow feels as healthy as it's ever felt. My brachialis is still recovering a little bit from Arizona State, but I feel like come August 26th, it'll be ready to go, and I'll be ready to explore it.
You may consider longer rest than usual for your brachyradialis, at least for that area.
Are you asking if I've given it longer rest?
No. Are you considering to rest your brachyradialis longer than you usually do before?
Yes.
Super match?
Yes. Typically, my last table session would be about 13 to 14 days away from a competition. And for this match, I believe it's more like 19 or 20 days. So almost 3 weeks. My gym training is not as hard, which that was kind of something I had to adapt to with this match. I realized that upon taking this match that it really wasn't possible to get substantially stronger in a 3-week time frame, but the focus is more to get healthy, get crisp, sharp, faster, and really just focus on the preparation part.
Give me 10 seconds for bullet point.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Артур, да, говорили, Энгин спросил, или он допускает такую возможность, что, может быть, будем не внутри бороться, а снаружи. Говорит, в принципе, говорит, моя фишка, как, наверное, и Артура, все-таки внутри. Говорит, что, скорее всего, и будет происходить. Но, говорит, да, я готов, я свой верх тоже подготовил. И, говорит, я иногда борюсь верхом, просто я стараюсь залазить вовнутрь, потому что внутри я лучше и более комфортно себя чувствую. Потом, значит, разговор перешел в сторону, как будешь отдыхать после подготовки. И он говорит, слушай, еще немножко, говорит, внутри все зажило, говорит, все внутренние части локтя, все в порядке, говорит, очень здоровые, как никогда, все классно. А после штата Аризона были соревнования, он участвовал, говорит, а вот наружная часть немножко еще восстанавливается, поэтому, говорит, за столом уже не работают, то есть 3 недели будет отдых перед соревнованиями от стола, говорит, а в зале, говорит, я ничего тяжелого не делаю, поэтому как бы не имеет значения. Thank you, guys.
Another question for Artur. He, after a point, I took his wrist. One time, Mindaugas took his wrist. Like a few times he lost his wrist. Irakli Zrakashvili lost. And then after that, he started to also pull outside. And then we see that he is now pulling outside. Is he ready for a match if Adam forces him inside? Is he training there too, or he is just making plans to not to go there at all? Because in the past, he was very, very strong inside. But last 2-3 years, even more, we see him pulling outside. And if Adam forces him inside, will Artur be ready there as well?
Вопрос такой, говорит, последние 2-3 года мы видели, что ты перестал форсировать вовнутрь и больше немножко борешься снаружи, хотя внутри ты раньше был всегда очень-очень сильный. И вопрос был такой, что, говорит, если все-таки Адам тебя завернет вовнутрь, ты готов? У тебя там внутри все готово в крюках для такого поединка?
Я думаю, что да. Я надеюсь, что я смогу дать хороший бой.
Yeah, he said, yeah, I think yes, absolutely, and I will give a good fight.
So everything is ready. Here is ready. Here is ready. It's good. It's good. It's good.
Okay.
Yeah. And the reason that he didn't go outside for some time, was it because of any issues with the elbow, or was it because he also wanted to protect his wrists by attacking the opponent's wrist?
Вопрос у него такой, говорит, ты наружу борешься из-за того, больше из-за того, что какие-то проблемы были с крюком, где-то какие-то травмы, может быть, или ты просто защищаешь свою кисть, чтобы у тебя ее не выбивали?
Хороший вопрос. Скорее всего, это происходит подсознательно, наверное, да, из-за того, что своя травма в крюке была, и поэтому, наверное, больше немножко перебирался наверх. бороться, включать проната.
Mhm.
Но со временем вот сейчас вот я понимаю то, что я думаю, я смогу зацепиться и на крюк.
Okay. Yeah, he said probably it was under his skin because of the old injury on the elbow on the inside. He started more and more give pronator to load and to do the work. But now he said the injury is gone. It's all healed up. It's just maybe a little bit under skin. But he said, yeah, I'm ready for inside game.
Okay. I am a fan of Adam, and I think he is as strong as Bacho, but it was a big surprise for everyone that Bacho was so quick. Next time, Adam will win, I think. Tripor said this. Thank you for your super chat, Tripor. And Artur, you and I, especially the last time we met, we had very good matches. And what do you think about our last meet in Yalova here? And do you think that someday we will meet again or not? Just ask him what does he think about our last meet,
Говорит, у нас с тобой было пару очень классных матчей. Говорит, и спрашивает, что ты думаешь по поводу нашего последнего матча, который был, и говорит, может, в будущем где-то мы еще с тобой встретимся и поборемся.
Почему бы и нет, Энгин? Я готов. Я буду готов, если будет такая возможность, почему бы и нет. А по поводу нашего поединка последнего, крайнего поединка, наверное, все-таки Энгин был больше доминировал, нежели я, потому что первые два поединка Энгин меня выиграл и достаточно уверенно. Единственное, вот у Энгина была травма, возможно, травма, возможно, выносливость. Это уже Энгин сам знает. То, что третий поединок у меня получилось зацепить Энгина, и потом уже Энгин не смог бороться. В любом случае, в тот момент Энгин доминировал.
He said, yeah, the last one you was dominant for sure. You dominantly won first two, and then whatever happens, the injury happens, probably prevent you from further thing. Maybe endurance was a thing too on the third one, but he said for sure he was dominant at that day, and that was a domination. But for the future,
I don't understand. What was the third one, second one? I didn't understand the last part.
No. He said that you was dominant at that day, and he said that your injury, third one, let him catch you, and then it was playing an endurance game and your injury and everything else together. So you cannot continue after all of that. But he said in the future, if there will be a possibility, he would love to pull you again.
Right, yeah. Just ask him, does he feel himself against me 1-0 or 2-0? He feels like right now. He thinks that he is in a super match. He feels himself 1-0 or 2-0 against me.
I don't understand.
That's because we had a previous super match as well. So does he feel that he beat me 2 times or only 1 time?
Okay.
Like 1-0 or 2-0 he feels.
Okay. Да, спрашивает, говорит, как ты себя чувствуешь, говорит, 1-0 или 2-0, как в сравнении с предыдущим суперматчем. Выиграешь опять или нет?
Когда буду бороться с Энгином?
Да.
Ой, я не знаю, сложно сказать. Я не знаю, какая сейчас форма у Энгина, но в любом случае на Энгина надо хорошо готовиться, я это знаю. И сложно сказать. Я буду стараться, однозначно.
He said, "Oh, I don't know. Engin is very serious." And he said, "Anyway, I don't know his form, his current form, but he said, anyway, I need a lot of time and very serious preparation for Engin."
Yeah, but no need. Tell him no need that I'm only 48 years old man. Tell him, please.
Говорит, не, уже не надо, такая серьезная подготовка. Говорит, я уже старый, все.
Мне кажется, он немного скромничает.
Yeah, I think he thinks that you're, just shy guy.
Hi, guy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, or maybe just pretending that way.
Very humble,
Maybe.
very humble.
No, just pretending that way. Anyway, so Artur, Adam, before I come to you, I will ask him another question. This match is Artur 85 kilo, 85 kilo. This is 85 kilo match, so it's not really his category, and it will not affect any of his future matches for 75 kilo. Like even he wins, loses, or something, it doesn't take. If he loses, it doesn't take anything from him for 75 kilo category.
Mm-hmm.
Is he ready to pull Aydarhan for title in November for the world title 75 kilo?
Ну, он говорит, значит, это матч не совсем такой по весовой категории, который должен был состояться, потому что разница есть. И независимо от исхода этого матча, твой рейтинг в 75 килограмм категории не изменится. И спрашивает, или ты готов в ноябре будешь побороться за title матч с Engin, who was that guy? I'm sorry.
The 75 kilo East versus West world champion, the guy who beat Mindaugas 3-0, Aydarhan.
Aydarhan.
Nurdalet Aydarhan.
Nurdalet Aydarhan, который Миндагаса победил 3-0.
3-0.
Будешь готов к нему к ноябрю? Думаешь, за тайтл чемпиона мира?
Да, почему бы нет? Я бы хотел с ним побороться. Я с ним ни разу не боролся, ни на чемпионатах Европы и мира. У нас с ним были разные весовые категории, но мне очень хочется с ним побороться.
Engin, I definitely love Artur. Before he started explaining why and what, he said yes. And then he said, yeah, I never pulled him before, but I very much want to pull him and try, and I will be ready, yes.
Я думаю, это будет интересно.
He said that will be very interesting.
And another question for Adam. Adam, who would you want to pull at the East versus West in the future? Like, just think about like someone like Daniel Prokopchuk.
Well, it's interesting because traditionally I was pulling 95 kilo matches, but this is the first time I'm making 85, and if I can make the weight with relative ease and it's something I can continue to do in the future, then that changes a lot of things. If
yeah,
I would really like to go for some bigger 85 kilo matches if the weight cut goes well and it's something I can do in the future. Absolutely. I know Samusha has been sitting on that 85 kilo throne for a while, and hardly
somebody
anybody can knock him
needs
off.
to bring him down.
Could be me, might not be me. It depends how this weight cut goes and how I feel doing it. So yeah. But right now the focus is on August 26th. I'm not looking past that.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. So let's talk about some of the matches about that will happen here. Do you know Kyle Hutchinson?
No, I actually know nothing on him.
Okay, so it's hard to compare him with Brett Grundy. And do you know these guys, Paulo?
Grundy, yes, I know. Hutchinson, no, I don't.
So it is, and Artur doesn't really even follow the international arm wrestling. So I will only ask him the most popular matches, and then let's ask another team. Since you are from Ukraine, Paulo, and you are not really that young, so you should have remembered, but maybe you started arm wrestling late. Do you remember Rustam Babayev when he was competing?
I do.
You do? Okay.
Absolutely.
And what do you think about him versus Paul? Have
Uh,
you seen his match with John Burzing inside hook?
yes, I saw a lot of his matches. I think if it's a little bit tough. I think if he will be able to bring the form he brought to World Championship in 2010, then
Mhm.
Paulin will win. He will need to be better than that. But I'm not sure what his current form, because I did not see him on a serious table for, I don't know, for 7 years probably.
Yeah,
So-
I think no, 10 years, I think.
10 years maybe, yeah. Yeah, it's been a long time. So I'm not sure what's his abilities right now, but if he will be at the level he was in 2010 at WAF, yeah.
This is
Mhm.
here against John Burzing.
Yeah.
And he was only 189 here.
Yeah.
And this is John Burzing in about prime times, yeah.
Mhm.
Like end of prime, I can say, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. At this form, it's going to be a very interesting match at this form. But this is Zloty of what, 2012?
I think this, I don't know which year was it, but it was not that easy, you know. 2010 Nemirovic, it says, was, yeah. I mean, the guy is strong, yeah. The guy is very
he's strong. He always been in top 3 in the worlds and stuff like that. He's very good, but
from other side, Paulin is real deal.
Yeah, when I saw him stop Rustam, I was like, what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The thing is that people don't know about Ruslan. People already knows about Paul, but they don't know about Ruslan. So that's why I try to, many people, because the names are like similar, Ruslan. So many people even tells me you're writing his name wrong. You understand? It's like Rustam. You know, it's like his brother Rustam.
Yeah.
So they don't know the guy. He was not as good as his brother, but maybe like a little bit below. You know.
I would say that not far. I remember at WAF, I've been very closely watching. Rustam was first, then Steve Rao was second, and Ruslan was third. So there is a very small gap in between the two brothers. I mean, maybe not that small, but it's not that big. So it's definitely not a mismatch if he will be prepared for this.
I understand. I'm not going to ask you, Adam. You don't know Ruslan probably. You know Paulo, but yeah. And probably you guys don't know Thomas Mangi.
No.
That is very hard. Just maybe after this time, you guys will have some. Maybe we go from the more famous ones. You know, like Irakli versus Adam. Irakli versus David Dadikian with right arm. Any opinion about that match?
You know how heavy David is?
They both will be 105 kilo, 231.
That's a good one.
Usually David Dadikian, whenever he do those practice pulls, not at the East versus West, but at Dubai after he pulled Morozov, I think he was about 255 or something, you know. But here 231 limits.
I'm going to give the slight edge to David. Yeah, I think it's a close match, but 55-45, 60-40 David. More well-rounded.
Yeah.
Just a little bit, not much.
Can you ask Paulo to Artur, does he follow professional arm wrestling, East versus West matches, and also just say king of the table matches? Does he follow these professional matches or not?
Артур, а ты, вообще смотришь, интересуешься профессиональным армрестлингом? Ты следишь за East vs West, там, за King of the Table?
Да, конечно. Я
he
смотрю
follows.
поединки, конечно.
And does he know both? He knows Irakli, but does he know Dadikyan?
Давид Дадикян и Ираклий будут иметь матч на правую руку. Как думаешь, кто что?
Я не знаю форму ни Дадикяна, ни Иракли,
На
но
105 килограмм они, извиняюсь, встречаются.
Yeah.
105
Право.
килограмм. Ну, если учесть последние поединки, я вот смотрел, Иракли боролся с Джоном, он показал очень хороший бой и даже смог выиграть. Несмотря на то, что Давид тоже набирает, мы, конечно, с ним не знакомы, как с Иракли, но видно, что человек готовится. Я думаю, это будет прям 50 на 50. Но в любом случае один борется в крюк, другой борется верхом. Тут, мне кажется, больше не к силе, а к технике, наверное, у кого получится закрутить, либо выкрутить соперника.
He said, yeah, he's following and he's watching the videos of both. And after Irakli's super match with John, he said that now he would say it's exactly 50-50. And because of the completely different styles of the arm wrestlers, he thinks that it's not going to be about power. It's going to be about who will force his style in the match.
Я даже не знаю, кому отдать предпочтение, потому что это два топовых спортсмена, и они очень сильные ребята.
He said that no preferences, very top pullers, don't know who gonna win.
Два фаворита. Это будет, я думаю, очень интересный матч.
Two favorites, very interesting match.
Yeah, and in the left arm, Evgeny Prudnik versus Dadikyan, Adam.
Евгений Прудник и Дадикян будут на левую бороться.
That's a hard one to predict. I don't know. When's the last time Evgeny's pulled left-handed?
He pulled against Tobias, but he lost. But Tobias was super heavyweight guy. Yeah. He top rolled him. He top rolled Prudnik.
I think I have to give the slight advantage to David there too. Same as with Irakli, not by much. Just from the little bit of knowledge I have of both of them. Maybe 3-1 or 3-1.
Артур, ты как думаешь по этому?
Я думаю, что вот эти два поединка, Дадикян и Иракли, и Дадикян с Прудником, мне кажется, это будет самых два таких топовых именно поединка. Я бы отдал им предпочтение, потому что это, мне кажется, это вообще идеальная подборка с соперниками, которые, мне кажется, стоит на что посмотреть. И это, я думаю, что все зависит от того, у кого больше выносливости. Я не думаю, что это будет борьба в одно движение. Тот, кто выносливее, однозначно тот выиграет, а не оба крюковика.
Yeah, he said that. Engin, was the best matchup. Those two, Dadikyan and Irakli, and Dadikyan and Prudnik, unpredictable matches, and those will be the best matches for sure. He said that again, this one with Prudnik and Dadikyan, it's not going to be one move arm wrestling. It's going to be an endurance and grinder. But
Dadikyan and Prudnik with left arm.
50-50.
Yes. And what are your opinions about these two matches, Pablo?
My opinion, okay. I would probably give a slight edge to Dadikyan in both of them, but very slight. It's not like even 60-40. It's a little bit because of his speed. So I think because of his speed, he will force his position, and then if position is forced and Dadikyan is comfortable, it's over. But I'm not underestimating neither Irakli or Prudnik. They are they are super close matches. I mean,
They have potential to change the things, you know.
yes,
Since
but
last time we talked.
this match edge to the Decan.
So 52-48, 53-47. Yeah,
Yes.
very close.
Yes.
And did you say your opinion, Adam, about Prudnik David? Left arm?
Yes.
Yeah, I was the same as
Yeah,
Pablo,
okay.
just a little bit more to David.
Yeah. You said the same thing for Irakli match as well?
Yes.
Yes, little slight edge
Yes.
to David. Yeah.
Yeah. Triple, Pablo, what changed after first round in Sandris match?
Sandris figured out his way. He is a very well-rounded arm wrestler. He can pull anywhere, and he feels the weaknesses of his opponent, and that's what changed. He figured out how, and when he stopped me, he felt my weaker parts, and that was over.
Or he felt your strong part, and then he tried something else, and he found it by guessing.
Absolutely.
Because if he could find it right away, it would be round one. But round one was enough to round.
Plus my mistakes, absolutely. I'm not saying that I was perfect, because I did pretty amateur mistakes which is unacceptable. But listen, with this opponent, it's hard not to make a mistake when you're forced to make him.
Okay, so let's go to another match. Hutchings versus Ibrahim Sago. Artur.
Ибрагим
Artur,
Сагов.
Top Hutchins with
Ibrahim Sago.
Да, я буду болеть за Ибрагима Сагова. Я
Hutchings?
видел, что он очень хорошо подготовился к АМС, и он очень хорошо выступил. Прям, я бы сказал, феноменально. Он перешел в другую весовую категорию и ее выиграл достаточно уверенно. Я, наверное, дам предпочтение Сагову. Все-таки он моложе.
He said that he will cheer, and he thinks that Sagov will win because he saw him at AMC. He did a phenomenal job in the category which he stepped up, one category up, and he said he was very, very ready. Plus his age giving him a little advantage, and he said the slight age for Ibrahim.
And what do you think, Paulo?
I never bet against Hutchins, so I think he will do his job again.
You think? Yeah, you think he will find a way and win?
I think so.
And Adam, do you know who Ibrahim Sago is?
I don't, but like Pavlo said, I just can't bet against Todd Hutchins. I think there's a very specific way you need to pull to beat Todd. And I don't know if this guy has it or not. I mean, can this guy top roll Todd out of the straps? If he can, then maybe he has a shot. But
the guy is just right now probably the Paulo. Can we say that he is just one of the best shoulder pressure guy?
Probably
Pound
yes.
for pound. He is probably right.
Probably
Yeah,
yes.
the guy is just like very strong. He's attacking on the bicep of Hutchins. I think it totally depends where the match is gonna stop. I mean, if he catches Todd here somewhere on his bicep, maybe. But if somehow he hits and Todd just gets the position at the middle, then I don't know if Todd is gonna give it up after that point.
Just for the reference, why I think so. Back in the days, Todd was pulling Jerry.
Yeah.
And Jerry is a very good flop presser.
Yeah.
And that's very similar to a press technique-wise, not to prevent them to go to the position. And Todd was weighing 90 kilos against 150 kilos Jerry. And he was
I don't think it was 90 kilo. I think he was very heavy. I don't think he was 90 kilo, but
90 something kilo, because I pulled Todd Hutchins left next year on the same event, on WAL event. He was at 88 kilo, 195 pounds. So yeah,
Yeah, but
it's,
this was super heavyweight match, and it was like a super heavyweight
yes,
match.
but
yeah.
he was not heavy. He was not heavy. He was 90 plus kilos, and he was very successful. So that's why I think he feel very comfortable with anybody going inside, which is flat.
No. Whenever Jerry applied, he just pressed Todd like nothing. I think Todd gave him trouble with top roll.
Yes, but
as
he
far
put
as I
him out
remember.
of position.
Yeah.
You know?
But if he top roll, you think that he's gonna top roll Ibrahim Sago? That's how he's gonna survive, or he's gonna hold him with his bicep?
He will stop it closer to the center with a top roll, and then he will switch to his side position.
Okay. Because I thought that maybe you remember like he stopped Jerry's shoulder pressure on like by blocking on his arm, because this guy is not a flop wrist pressure. There is just the guy.
I understand, but it's the way out of it is similar.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of a little bit easier to top roll Jerry because he gives you anyways. He just likes to give it the wrist.
But pull the center out, so to prevent to stick the shoulder in. That's the whole idea was.
But let's go to another match. There are many matches, but just like many of you, I mean, some of you don't know the guys, but Larratt versus Rivas match. Adam, you are familiar with both guys, right?
Yeah. Yes. You said Larratt and Rivas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two
That's a really good match.
towers.
I can only I can only think back to the match. Can't help but think back to the Dave and Rivas match, and I really thought Dave Chafee was going to handle Rivas, and when it was quite the opposite, I was shocked. I'm going to give that edge to Rivas. I'm going with Rivas. I think he will. I think he will win. I think he's on an uphill. I think he's been rising, and his level, and I'm going to give that one to Rivas. I think he'll win that top game.
So you think Rivas is the favorite, and you, Pablo?
I would say the same way. I know Vitaly has better top roll abilities, but it's only when we see him with shorter guys with two towers. It's going to be a little bit different for Vitaly, and with the size of the hand and the length of the fingers. But Rivas definitely have more power, overall power, and I believe that will make a difference. It's very close, very interesting match to see, but I will give a little edge to Rivas.
I understand. And can you also ask Artur?
Artur,
I know he's countryman, and I don't know if it's so easy to be objective, but what does he think?
Говорит, понятно, что Виталик это твой земляк, но непонятно, как ты думаешь, может, сможешь так объективно оценить ситуацию?
Да, понятно, что земляк. Ну, я не знаю, в какой форме сейчас грузин, но в любом случае, если Рivas привезет хорошую форму в Турцию, я думаю, будет хорошая борьба. Но также я видел, как Виталик участвовал на МС. Я думаю, у него была форма раньше лучше. Но в любом случае, я уверен, что он подготовится и привезет хорошую форму. Я думаю, тоже 50/50, но чуть-чуть, наверное, все-таки я бы отдал предпочтение Лалетину.
Yeah, he said it's very, very close match, and he hoped that Georgian will bring a good form. He saw Vitaly at the MC, and he said that he will give a little slight edge to Vitaly.
He will give, yeah, okay. And let's go to the world title match of the night. No, before that one. Another world title match is 85 kilo. David Samusha and Wala Ichkiti. I want to ask this to Artur. because Artur was in the AMC event when Wawrzinski took second place in the 85 kilo. Can you ask him what does he think about David Samusha? Did he know that David Samusha and Zurav were like 2 days no sleep because they had to travel and they were made to wait at the Russian border? And then finally, when they arrived, they just directly competed the event. Just first, please ask him if he knows that they were both like, you know, exhausted, and if he considers this way, and what does he think about Wala and generally about David?
Окей. Вопрос такой, говорит, ну, он просто напоминает, говорит, на AMC ты видел атлетов и знаешь, что Давид, Самуша там провели, ну, почти 2 суток на границе, на российской, но не спали, в общем, были такие уставшие, и говорит, пожалуйста, не забудь взять это во внимание, говорит, но как ты думаешь, Валя и Давид, кто и как?
Понимаю то, что Давид пробовал 2 суток на границе, это очень сильно изматывает и немножко сбивает ритм и настрой. В любом случае это сказалось. Но я видел борьбу Ичкити, он дал очень хорошую борьбу Сармату Дигурову. Сармат Дигуров, насколько я знаю, последние 2 турнира очень сильно доминирует. Он очень хорошо вырос, и он даже составил ему хорошую конкуренцию. Я бы отдал все равно предпочтение, наверное, за Валька Ичкити. Мне кажется, он сможет его выкрутить.
Okay. Yeah, he said that, yeah, I know that the border thing is very, very tiring, but still, even considering that, he saw Valia pulling Sarmat and give him a very good match, and he said that probably he will be able to open up David and win.
Okay, so he is saying that Wala is the favorite one.
Yes.
Okay, so let's go to Adam and then ask about the match of the night. Devon Larratt versus Hermes Gasparini. Adam, just not like short prediction, but just tell us everything you think about that match.
One moment.
And that's it. There's a lot to think about there. Hermes has now proven that he is, at this current shape, one of the top, I can only say the number 2 guy in the world. Devon, you know, it's kind of interesting where he is right now, and it's a hard match to predict because both guys do a lot of changing. You know, I mean, more so Devon, because sometimes he jumps down to that lighter category and then he jumps up and beefs up for these heavyweight matches. Devon Larratt knows how to explain every angle of the table. Hermes is just looking extremely powerful. Hold on one second, fellas. I'm in a meeting. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry about that. But yes,
No, it's okay.
Hermes is looking really powerful. And honestly, I don't know if Devon's going to be able to stop him, because obviously Hermes, his top roll is immaculate, and he's shown the ability to pull with his wrist back. So I know I've said before that Devon Larratt doesn't really know how to lose. But with Hermes' ability to fight him outside, and, you know, if that match stops, wherever that may be, I don't think it matters, because I think Hermes has the horsepower and the tools to finish the match. It's going to take really a lot of heart and a ton of grind out of Devon to be able to gas Hermes out, because really that's the only thing that Devon has over Hermes right now is endurance. And I'm just worried that he may not be able to even use it. That's just my initial thoughts.
Which one do you think has like more like solid wrists?
Right now, Hermes. I have to
You
say
think?
Hermes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, initially I want to say Devon, just from his reputation and just Devon being Devon. His wrist has always been really solid, but
So
I
do you
gotta say
see? Do you
Hermes.
see when they both load back? Do you see Devon's wrist going back?
Yes,
You see that?
I
Okay.
do. I don't think Devon is.
Because
I don't
his
think
wrist
Devon
didn't
is.
really go back way too much even against Levant, but Hermes's wrist just right away it just went back when he pulled against Levant.
Yeah, but a lot of that has to do with, I think, the size of the hand and the wrist, just sizing. I think with
So
them,
you
with
are
both of
saying
them,
that Levant hand was so much bigger and then Hermes couldn't have the grip?
yeah, and plus you have to take into consideration maybe Devon's wrist didn't go back as far, but Devon just got pinned. Hermes, yeah, his wrist got cracked back a little bit, but you could make an argument that he didn't really fight it so much in an effort not to get pinned. You understand?
Yeah, but a question, simple question. If somehow Devon brings Hermes to the point that Levant brought Hermes, I'm not saying it will happen. Do you think that Devon will gas out as Levant did on round 5?
Devon will never gas out. No,
So, okay,
I don't
okay, okay, I understand.
I just
So
don't
you
know
are
if
saying that Devon somehow needs to balance the match with his power, and once he balances, his chances are bigger, or you also said that it doesn't matter for Hermes, Hermes will still beat him like this.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, after seeing Devon lose to Gennady in that fashion, that's what I'm worried about for Devon. Once that match, let's say that the match stops. If the match stops, it's probably going to be somewhere in that outside move. Both guys are going to be fighting for wrist position. I see the match stopping on Hermes' side of the table. I mean, if Hermes can jump on top of that and pin Devon, which Hermes has proved he's able to use that move, that's what I fear for Devon. Even if that match stops out there, Hermes has the tools and the horsepower to lay it down and pin Devon there. So I don't know. Like I said, it's going to take a lot of grind out of Devon and to be able to access his endurance.
Yeah. And Paulo, how do you see this match?
It's a cool match, very interesting. I'm in love with Hermes. He is a great guy. He is our future for sure and our present. His strength is enormous, but there is a but. Devon know more than the power of Hermes, and most likely he will be able to stop the match, and because Devon's wrist will not go back. If it will be a slip strap restart, which is not favoring Hermes at this point because of the endurance. And unfortunately or fortunately, I would give an edge to Devon, and with a pretty big gap. I would say 5% or even 10%, like 60-40 or 45-55.
For Devon.
Yes, it's most likely not going to be a 3-0 match. The only thing, if Devon will start be silly again, like he did with Gennady, and playful, he may overplay it and lose somehow. But if he will take every second of the match serious, then his chances is pretty good.
Yeah. But I don't think that like Hermes has good endurance, but not at the Gennady level endurance. I don't think there is anybody around that weight. I mean, and somebody said, Eric said that I think this one is a mismatch. The size difference is too much. Think about Bojidar, he got cracked. Eric, we can say that Adam gassed out Bojidar, yes, but I don't think that Adam crushed Bojidar. I think at the beginning of the match, you think that did you feel yourself like dominantly stronger against Bojidar, or you feel like you gassed him out, Adam?
When the match stopped, I felt comfortable.
Comfortable. Did you feel like you could beat him anytime you want, or you needed to tire him?
No, it took a little bit of working on my end. I couldn't just fly through him and pin him. I definitely had to work the position a little bit. So I think it's a little bit of both. I think I don't know if it was just truly endurance, because Bojidar probably could have kept pulling there for a long time, longer than our match. But I think once I just worked certain positions, I was able to overwhelm him.
I understand. Can you ask Artur about the Devon versus Hermes GASPARINI match?
Артур, твое мнение по поводу Devon и Hermes?
Судя по тому, как последний раз Hermes поборолся на армфайте, я думаю, он будет в любом случае все-таки доминировать над Larratt'ом. Но в любом случае мне очень хочется, я бы очень хотел бы увидеть именно такую ту борьбу, которую любит, затяжную борьбу, которую может Hermes'у, в общем,
Навязать.
да, навязать свою борьбу. Я очень надеюсь, что у Larratt'а это получится. Я понимаю то, что Hermes будет фаворитом. Я предполагаю, что он будет фаворитом, но в любом случае очень хочется увидеть очень хорошую борьбу именно от Larratt'а. Я очень надеюсь, что Larratt сможет навязать свою борьбу.
Остановить и навязать.
Да.
Artur thinks that Hermes is a favorite, but he hoped that Larratt will stop the match and will force his style, and that we will see a longer match and grinder between what actually everybody wants to see.
Okay, I understand. Adam, if you are late, you can just go. I think they were asking you to go work.
Oh no, they're just asking me to close up when I leave. That's all.
Okay. Just because I want to ask another last question, but I don't want to keep it because this is not about that. Artur,
Good.
I am planning to compete against the winner of Vala and David Samusha on November. Do you think that I am doing this too early for me? Or maybe I should never try that? I should go down to 75 kilo?
Он говорит, Артур спрашивает, не спрашивает, говорит тебе, говорит, ты знаешь, я, говорит, собираюсь побороться с победителем между Давид и Валя. Говорит, думаешь, чересчур рано или вообще не стоит даже пробовать, возвращаться в 75-ю категорию?
Но ведь в 75 килограмм там и Самуша, он же тяжелее.
Так он и спрашивает, он говорит, что я планирую побороться с выигравшим.
С ними именно в 75.
Не. И попробовать. И спрашивает тебя, говорит, думаешь, чересчур рано мне перебираться в более тяжелую категорию? И, может быть, даже не стоит пробовать, а вернуться в 75-ю?
Я думаю, нет ничего невозможного. Зная Энгена, я думаю, он даст хороший бой в любом случае. Почему бы и нет? Почему бы и нет?
Engen, he said that there is nothing impossible. That's first of all. Second of all, he said, knowing you will give a great match anyway. And he said, why not? Yes.
Okay.
So go ahead, Engen.
Я думаю, это будет интересно.
It's going to be very interesting, he said.
Yeah, so he doesn't seem like, if I am pulling, he doesn't say that like no chance at all or something, right?
Yeah, no. He said that knowing you, it's going to be a grinder for sure.
Okay, okay. Artur, after I'm done with 85, I'm coming down for 75.
Говорит Артур, когда я выиграю 85-ю, говорит, я скидываю обратно на 75.
Anyways, guys, what does he say? You say
He's
something?
laughing. He's laughing.
Okay, okay, yeah. Anyways, thank you very much, Adam. And thank you, Artur.
Sure.
Thank you. Spasiba, right?
Спасибо.
That's
Yeah,
correct.
okay. And thank you very much, Pablo. And Pablo, hope to see you again here. Just work on the details. You were super powerful, but a little bit, I'm sure that you are still learning to improve every event, as we
Yes.
all do. Yeah,
I do.
as we all do, yeah. Anyway, so, okay, guys, thank you very much. And thanks to everyone who has been watching us. And very soon, in probably how many days? What's that? Less than 2 weeks, I see you guys. Okay, take care.
Yes, sir.
Take care.
Thanks, Engin.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, y'all.
Thank you.
Good luck to you.
Bye.